What's next? Why are making mistakes an actual good thing? How can making mistakes be beneficial? And all the mistakes you've made in the past, all the people you harmed, all the things you've done, how can that be good? Well, I'm saying all the mistakes you made until you got to the point today, right now, are fantastic. Only because you worry about them, you think about them, which means you want to better yourself. You're thinking about them and you're unfortunately wallowing in them. But all those mistakes you've made, all the situations that you put yourself into, and errors and failures have actually caused you to learn. And mistakes and failures are not tragedy unless you don't learn. So as of today, any mistake that comes into your head, any tragedy that comes into your head, any failures that come into your head, instead of focusing on the terrible things that you did, or terrible things that happened because of what you did, think about what you learned from it. Think about how you've grown, how you've changed. Because in life, you're not competing with anybody. You are alone in the universe. You're alone, but you're not competing with anybody. The only one you have to compete with is your old self. And hopefully, you think your old self and you're actually ahead. You've actually learned. You've actually grown. You've actually done things. Because people who are really good at heart worry about those they've hurt. Worries about mistakes they've made in the past. And worries about what they could have done better. But if you actually look at each one of those errors, that gave you new perspective. That gave you new insights. It gave you new information. And you could have used that to improve your life. And you probably have used those errors, those misjudgments, those failures to improve your life. And if you haven't, if you're still wallowing and repeating the same mistakes, well, this is your opportunity. Not bad, not a tragedy. You're repeating the same mistakes? Fine. Look at them, each and every one of them individually, and think to yourself, what can I do with this? What can I learn from this? Stop wallowing in the tragedies. Stop wallowing in the failure. Stop wallowing in the mistakes, and use that as a growth opportunity. Because every failure, every mistake is your opportunity to grow. And that's what our whole job on this plane is to grow, is to help improve ourselves. And when we improve ourselves, we help improve others. You can't change the whole world, but you can change your little tiny aspect of the world. And when you change things, you influence others. When you benefit yourself, when you benefit others, when you learn, when you grow, when you teach, when you evolve, you help expand the positive energies. And if you wallow in the mistakes, which the situation that we live in wants us to fear of not reaching our full potential. The situation we're living in this plane wants us to stay in the same place, doesn't want us to evolve, doesn't want us to learn, doesn't want us to grow. And that's our biggest problem. And we get so focused on feeling sorry for ourselves and sorry for others for the mistakes we made, we stuck, we don't grow. But when you turn it around and think of those mistakes, and think of the benefits you got from those mistakes, and think about how you've improved your life, how you've improved others' lives from your mistakes. Just because you made a mistake and harmed somebody, you might have actually caused them to learn and to grow and to improve themselves. And sure, you can apologize to others only if you really mean it and only if they really deserve it. But from then, you grow, you evolve, you progress. And if others can forgive you, that's great. You walk the path together. You help improve each other. Great. If they can't forgive you, you still can say, I'm sorry, and move on, because the one person you have to seek forgiveness from, the most difficult person to seek forgiveness of, is yourself. So move forward in life, evolve, grow, learn, use those mistakes, use those failures, use those misjudgments to create your most ideal world so you can improve the world for everyone. But those are just my ideas. Maybe I'm just focused on myself. But I think I can help improve my world, and with that, I might be able to help you improve your world just by listening to my silly little rant. What's your ideas? Please comment if you have anything to critique or to agree. It doesn't matter. I'll listen to you, I'll comment, I'll reply. Maybe we'll have a nice conversation. Maybe we won't. But maybe we can grow together. What's next?